All right. So you said you grew up in a low-income neighborhood.
I grew up in the Germantown section of Quincy,
Okay.
which is I guess you'd call it a housing project that low-income families down there, and pretty much a lot of people that don't have a lot of money. It was built after World War II to get servicemen off their feet.
Did the way you grow up affect your decision because you enrolled in the Navy?
Most of my friends went on to college, and me and maybe one other buddy went in the service. Because I didn't want to go to college, and it actually was a good decision for me because when I got out of the Navy, I ended up getting a degree in accounting, but I'm glad I went in the Navy. I really enjoyed it. I wanted to serve my country. The Vietnam War was just winding down, and I just thought, at my position at that time, I think that was the decision I thought would fit me best, and it did.
And you said about the preliminary that you were in the Lebanese Civil War?
I got on the ship in '75 over in Naples, Italy. It got real bad in the Beirut area, so they were evacuating all American and British civilians. My ship just happened to be one of many ships. We were just kind of that protection envelope. I was over there for a year and a half, and most of the guys in the ship were actually young kids too, 18, 19, 20, so yeah.
Did that influence you to be a firefighter?
In the Navy, you had to participate if everybody on the ship had to be part of the ship's fire party. So I enjoyed that, and I said, geez, when I get out, it'd be something I'd like to pursue if I could.
Mm-hmm. How do you think your job has shaped you?
I work at Wollaston Fire Station in Quincy. They have one engine, Engine 4, in Ladder 2. There's 4 men on each truck. I go into work every day. I like it like I did 28 years ago. It's still fun. So it's nice you can be there to do your job and help people.
Have you ever been in a situation where you think that it's like your last moments?
I've been in some scary situations. Just this week I was training for 2 days with the department over at Moon Island, and we wear what's called an SCBA, self-contained breathing apparatus. That regulator, though, that allows you to breathe, locked up on me. Wouldn't go in, go out, it just did nothing, so I kind of had to crawl out and go out and change it. It was just a mechanical failure.
How do you think your job has shaped the community?
Any big city, you need fire protection. You need protection for people that have medical emergencies, and we cover all those aspects because they can literally save a life, and hopefully good things will come out of it. And you affected somebody's life in a positive manner, it's obviously a good thing. It's always a good feeling when you can help people. Anybody who helps people, obviously, it's a good feeling.
Can you tell us a specific example of when?
This little girl, her parents went out and they left her in the house to watch the little baby sister. I think she was like 9 years old. And she decided, like Mom and Dad would do, to give the little girl a bath. Put the little girl in the tub. I think the baby was maybe 5 or 6 months old. The phone rang, and she got up and she answered the phone. And then when she went back to check on her sister, sadly the little girl slid down into the bathtub. It only had maybe 4 or 5 inches of water, and she basically drowned. So when we got there, the little girl had taken her out and they put her on the tile floor. And basically we just opened the baby's airway and tipped her upside down for gravity to get whatever was up there, and she started coughing and gagging, and within like, I don't know, 40, 50 seconds she went from navy blue to pink.
What have you accomplished through your activism?
You get to meet people that are in a bad situation where you're able to have a positive outcome. You know, many times they do make a big difference.
What do you think are the worst parts of what you do?
Well, as I just said, the worst parts are...
So do you have any advice for people to get involved in their community and just help out in any way?
When there's a tragedy, a loss of life, or somebody's really hurt bad. Because believe it or not, the joking relieves the sadness
Anxiety.
of it. Not so much the anxiety, the sadness of it, I would say.
Mm-hmm. So do you have any advice for people to get involved in their community and just help out in any way?
How many people volunteer? They go down, how many people have you seen out there picking up the papers, when they have a work day to clean the beach, when they get a community project to help a family that's in need? There's so many nice people out there. These people, they're not looking for anything out of it. They just want to be nice and help. So that's a great thing. If you've got that in you, go for it.
If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
Oh, love and peace. Yeah, really. I just wish the whole world, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, yellow, green, I don't care, from Mars, just get along.
Mhm.
Just don't hurt anybody. You learn to love, and it would be a great world if that would happen.